How bad are things going for Vladimir Putin right now over in Russia? Well, put it this way. Russian state-funded media, literally the human beings that are paid by Putin to say great things about Putin, have now on the air literally turned against him. His own propagandists are now against him. What happened recently was that you had two Russian state TV pundits slash kind of executives by the name of Vladimir Solovyov and Margarita Semyon. Now, Margarita actually used to run both Sputnik and RT America here in the United States. Now, obviously, RT America does not exist anymore. I actually don't even know if Sputnik does, but she is a huge power player in Russian state-funded media. So her being one of these people calling out Putin now, that is exceptionally significant. Because as far as I know, she was handpicked by Putin to run these things. And here's what they had to say. Semyon, Margarita, was particularly angry that many people with no military experience at all were being called up to fight in Ukraine, as well as men aged up to 62 years old. Solovyov, meanwhile, fumed over news reports that a musician suffering from a serious illness had been drafted by a vengeful recruiter for supposedly registering a complaint against him in the past. Solovyov also raged at photos of rusty old weapons that were being given to some recruits and said the Russian military would be crazy to believe they could keep any of this a secret. Solovyov said, quote, "All of them have phones and they won't stay silent. If they're being handed rotten things, if they have no helmets, no body armor, no one is going to hide it. I will tell you very politely, don't play games with people. This isn't some liberal riffraff. These are our people. And I refuse to be silent about it." So good for these two people, right? I'm not sticking up for them any more than that. But what's happening now is that even some of these higher ups, like we see the titans of industry in Russia, those that have not yet fallen out of Windows, but they are still, just not all of them yet. All of these powerful people, all of these people in positions of influence are standing up and saying, Putin's effing up. This guy is ruining the country. Now he's going to get people killed, sick people, elderly people, people with no military experience. Hell, how to break your arm is one of the top trending searches in Russia because people don't want to go fight in his stupid little war of aggression. He's lost the people. And now even the people he pays to convince the people he hasn't lost them are standing up for the average person in Russia. That, folks, could be the turning point. Putin needs to be ousted, but not by the United States, not by Ukraine, not by any other country on this planet. Putin, if he is to be ousted, needs to be ousted by his own people. There's a great quote, and I know this is kind of silly, but it's a great quote from Captain America's Civil War. An empire toppled by its enemies can rise again, but one that crumbles from within, that's dead forever. And that is basically how we have to deal with the Putin administration. If we try to take it down, he can come back. If NATO does it, he can come back. But if the people of Russia stand up to him and remove him from power, he is done. So any revolution against that government has to come from those people. And based on what I'm seeing here, the revolution may have begun.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.